Okay. We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. What's up? Chat, you looking fine tonight. That's okay. No one can add to that. That's fine. Nobody yes and. I don't like Uncle Spooky for some reason. Something about that doesn't feel...
That does feel a little weird.
Yeah.
You are an uncle.
I am an uncle. I'm an uncle in multiple directions. But
What?
I'm
No, let's walk through that. What do you mean by that?
both sisters as well as friend uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I have multiple sources of uncle titledom.
I am friends aunties, and family aunties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now Daddy Spooky I don't hate.
You should.
Mm,
It makes you sound older.
no, this ball takes care of that for me.
Well, if you keep playing with it, it shows us more gray. Stop it.
I keep telling my
Look at
coworkers,
it. Look at
once
the
I get gray
shine.
and white hair, that's like the perfect canvas for just colors. So many colors.
All the colors.
I already know what I'm gonna be like when I'm older. I'm gonna have a short buzz cut with my hair to the side, and then just bright colored hair.
So your current hairstyle.
Yeah,
what you're
it's just me
doing now.
older. Yeah,
I thought she
Less
was
to
only going to
maintain.
have the bangs.
I'd
Like,
try
everything
it.
else
Everything
shaved.
else,
Just
I would
bangs.
just
try
the
it.
bangs, colored, like however. I don't hate it.
I would try it.
Anyway, I'm trying something tonight. I'm going to move on from
Oh,
this.
go on. It was your floor. Go ahead.
I'm going to try something I've never tried before, and Scott got me one before the show. I've never
Holds up a
had.
fleshlight.
He's tried that.
Please. I've never had
A
Hey,
shamrock
Shamrock.
The
shake?
shamrock shake.
Oh, 'cause it's
Bro,
see-through.
you're about to have some opinions.
I'm
From what
really
it's-
curious what you're gonna think.
Scott made a joke that he goes, "It's like tasting mouthwash or drinking mouthwash," and that was not a selling point. So
Oh,
Here he
thanks,
goes.
Storm.
He put the straw in
There-
his
there
mouth.
goes-
I'm curious because it
Watch
always,
me climb
I
the
feel like
straw.
it switches up. Is it more minty or is it more lime
Limey.
flavored?
Lime.
Does it-
Is that-
It's not
mint and
sweet
lime
lime,
mixed
or
together.
is
what
it
I'm
mint?
supposed to be drinking?
Sometimes
It's
some
supposed
people
to be
taste
mint.
No, some people taste mint, or some people taste a sweet like cream, like limey cream.
Like a limesicle.
Yeah. So
I
what
don't
do
know
you?
what it is, but I'm in love.
Oh,
I
yeah?
like it.
Yep.
All right. All right.
I
Yeah,
like the shamrock
It's a
shake.
mixture of
I just
lime
totally
and
forgot
mint.
that it's there. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I taste no lime. It's just a nice mint.
It's like a
good.
mojito shake to you.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Pour some rum in there, big guy.
Ooh, you
I got my
should.
gin. I'm
You
good.
should spike it. That sounds fun.
I made a gin mojito last week.
Ugh.
How'd
I
that go?
Ginto?
Yeah, Magento.
That's what
It was
got you?
fine.
I don't know.
I think I've
was
yet to
fine.
just get a
Mm.
gin drink like straight
Bailey's
up.
in this would be legit.
I never made a mojito before,
Complicated.
and I forget now the reason why. We're like, hey, let's make mojito. Oh,
you don't
Mardi
have
Gras.
fresh mint.
I got fresh mint, bitch. Wait
No,
for
but I
the
was just saying
spark.
that's not something people readily have available.
No,
is my
no.
point. Yeah.
But I've never like bothered. So we were looking up recipes, like, hey, how do you make a mojito? And I didn't realize that's like a whiskey bourbon based drink. And I'm like, no, that can't be right. So I was looking around and I found a gin recipe. I realized later that I don't think I'd ever had. Wait, what am I saying?
I can't help you. I'm not in your head.
No. Hey, Aunt,
What
she's
drink-
not near. She's
Oh,
not
no,
near.
no.
What
Just in
drink
case,
am I talking
just in
about?
case you're
A
wondering.
mojito.
A mojito.
Okay. I was confusing mojitos and mint juleps.
Yep, you
I
were.
like
I wasn't
mint
going to say
juleps.
anything. I was going to let you walk through this because I was like, there is no whiskey in a mojito.
You could,
Yeah,
you could
Yeah, I
go
thought
for it.
mojitos have
You said whiskey. I was so confused.
is
I
a
was-
vodka in
I was like,
mojitos?
what you just described sounded
Yeah.
terrible.
Or like
Yeah.
club soda or tonic water in a mojito? I'm not sure.
Mojitos are they're one of the few tiki drinks that use tequila.
Oh,
But you
tequila.
can't make a rum mojito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mint julep was
Yeah.
what I was trying to make. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Is a whiskey bourbon based drink.
And that's
Didn't
it.
realize that. Yeah,
It's just alcohol. There's no fun in that. It's just
Pretty
pure
much.
alcohol.
but I don't like whiskey bourbons. So I found a gin recipe. But now I'm actually re-questioning my entire life last week.
Oh man.
Because I was trying to think, like, this couldn't be right. There's something I'm missing, and I realized I never had an alcoholic mint julep, which now might be an alcoholic mojito. I'm not 100% sure. Leland, what is it that we get at the French restaurant or at the
It's a
French
julep.
Quarter?
It's a julep.
Okay. So Disney does a mint julep. They call it
okay.
mint julep, but it is not a
No.
mint julep. It's
realized
just Sprite with
that-
lime juice.
That's the only mint julep I've ever had.
Yeah, that's a good tasting drink. An actual mint julep, if you don't like whiskey bourbon,
Switch it with gin, it's still pretty good.
sure. I don't mind an old school mint julep, but I only want to drink it if I'm on my stoop in my rocking chair looking over my land.
You can just say plantation.
No, because I don't own a plantation. I own land. That could mean a beach. It could be a stretch of the desert. You took it problematic. You're also the one that stopped saying plantation blinds when you showed houses.
I questioned, should I continue?
That's what they're called. I
don't
mean,
have to.
you also stopped saying the master bedroom. It's still called the master bedroom because that's where the parents sleep.
Or it's a primary.
Yeah, primary works. The
Oh
big
no,
room
that
works.
makes you. You know what? You start talking like that, it just makes me want to punch you.
What is the alternative name for plantation blinds?
Shutters.
Shutters.
Blinds.
Which if you say like shutters, like, and not already kind of have the context for what we're talking about, it sounds like the laziest like name for like closing your windows.
Like when you say shutters, I just think of like the little doors to close a window.
But they
Jeez.
have the flaps.
So
Hi,
shutter
do you
flaps.
have your vertical
Shutter
shutters open?
Wait, George, do you also think of like an old timey person closing them like, oh,
Close
Yeah,
the
close
shutters.
the shutters.
Yeah, that's
Reach
a
out,
thing.
pull back in.
It literally looks like
yeah, no, I can't.
this. Yeah, it closed,
Yeah.
open and close the shutters.
No. That's only a joke for people who've been on Pirates of
Don't
the
be
Caribbean.
cheating.
It's chicken. I only recently found that out last year. I thought it was "Don't be cheating" for
That's what I thought.
45 years.
I don't know what
What?
you're referencing.
So, in Pirates of the Caribbean, Jordan, someday we'll go together and we'll
The
become
Johnny
friends.
Depp movie?
So, based on the movie, there's a ride.
Oh yeah.
And at one point, they're dipping Carlos, a mayor, and they have him in a well, and they're trying to force secrets out of him, I guess. And his
They're waterboarding
mouth,
him.
They
yeah,
gave him the
waterboarding him.
dip from Roger Rabbit?
More or less. And his loudmouth brought him a wife, is screaming outside a shuttered window, and she keeps open. No, Carlos, don't be cheeking. And then she shuts the doors.
Oh,
Take
I
out
know who
waterboarding
you're
like a man.
referencing.
Yes. Don't tell the secrets to the pirates. What secrets we don't know.
I know what you're referencing.
It's
Where
like
the
the only
balloons
portion of the
are?
ride that
That's
has a
what pirates want.
story element.
That's the story element.
No, I'm just saying.
Chunks.
Yeah.
I
It's
always
like it's after the little coastal town, like after Tortuga there gets attacked.
No, it's right at the top.
I thought it's right. It's after the attack because it's when
Whoa.
when the pirates finally get ashore.
It's the first scene you see when you come around the bend from the pirate ship,
Yeah.
bombarding you with cannonballs. Yeah.
honestly
Yeah.
the parts of the ride that stick with me the most is the guy who's sitting with the pigs, and then and then the keys, trying to get the keys from the dog. Those scenes, those parts of the ride stick with me the most for whatever
I
reason.
feel like that was still fun when they did it in the movie.
I don't remember it
Yes.
in the movie.
You know,
It's in the first in the first movie. There's several scenes taken from the ride.
The first movie is a perfect film. I have
It
no
is.
notes.
It's been
Yeah,
a
it's
long
it's
time.
like-
Curse of the
I
Black Pearl
guess-
is a perfect movie.
I
my
guess
only
I'll
note
watch
would be
this
maybe
again.
20 minutes could have been cut, but I don't need that 20 minutes cut.
I
What's
will.
the
I just
fall
feel-
off to you, Leland?
What's that?
What's the fall off rate to you for the following movies?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I like them all.
It's
Really?
been a very long
Part
time.
Five was a bit of a stretch for me, but I guess.
I've only seen the trilogy.
Is part 5 the new generation
I
when
don't
like
know if
they've
I've
got
seen that.
like the kids?
Yeah, that's where Johnny Depp is. Oh, how to be kind about this? Oh, why start now? Fatter than a house. Like he's so large. He's so large that they do some of the greatest special effects to cover up his weight gain. So like his hair, some of his dreadlocks are glued to his hairline here. So they're covering his cheeks so your eyes go down. His beard is the longest because it's pointy. He never once takes off his gigantic jacket. And when he does, it's like always like another jacket underneath the jacket, which is like, you're in the Caribbean, man. That's got to be fucking hot. And he has so many guns attached to his belt that it looks bulky because it's blocking all of his weight gain. Like it is compared to part 2, where he's running around literally just in a white t-shirt that's barely
Yeah.
holding on.
It's been too long.
So,
Yeah.
5 is Dead Men Tell No Tale,
Yes, yeah.
and the 4th one is Stranger Tides. On
Now,
Stranger
I
Tides.
know a lot of people hate part 4. Personally, it's probably my second favorite. I
Which
like
one's
the
that?
mermaids. I
Oh, the
like
mermaids!
Blackbeard.
I watched
do
this.
hate Penelope Cruz, but I don't like her in general. I just
All
find her
right,
to be
hold
boring.
on.
I did
So
watch
first
this.
is Bar-
Curse the
first is
Black Pearl.
Barbosa. No, I
Dead
need the
Man.
villains.
Oh, Barbosa, Davy Jones, Davy Jones
Jones
and
again.
Barbosa,
Oh, okay.
Blackbeard,
That's
and then
what we're talking
Javier
about.
Bardem, whatever his character's name is.
God, he's so good in everything.
Yeah, he's great. Part 5 has just got a lot of, like you said, it's the new generation. They only brought him and
Elizabeth Swan.
no, she has a cameo at the end.
Oh.
His buddy, Gibbs.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's only him and Gibbs, and then they hook up with 2 new people. Oh, Barbosa's there, and then they hook up with, you know,
Jeffrey Rush has got to eat.
yeah, I mean, man's an Academy Award winner. He's fine. And then at the end of the movie, you get a Will Turner, Elizabeth Swan cameo, and it was implied there was going to be a part 6, and that movie tanked so bad they were like, maybe not.
Because aren't they going forward with the reboot?
They should, and
Rumor. I've heard rumor of it.
I've had a theory with a couple of friends that it should not be a movie. They should make it an 8-part, big budgeted, long television show, and Jack Sparrow don't enter that shit to the episode 5. Like, make it
Yeah.
about the 2 other new lady characters, and I know Margot Robbie's been attached to one for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, have that be the story, and then they have to like go get something from him, and then he's just along for the ride until the end. But
Yeah,
like,
it's a great story choice, but not a money making choice.
I'm just saying, like, don't put him in the movie. Like,
No, yeah, he need to be dead.
third act. You know, if you got to bring him in, third act him. And I wouldn't even put him in the trailer.
Put
Yeah, no.
put him in the same spot you put Keith Richards in whatever one he was in. Like
3.
sit him
4.
at a table. He's got one scene where he makes some kind of relevant, declaration or whatever. He's like fat and king of the pirates somewhere, and it's not. The shit don't
he's
need
back
to be
on a
about him.
deserted island with a shit ton of rum. That's
Yeah.
it.
But why
That's
is
where he is.
fat?
Because
I
he's
was
just
like-
drinking rum. That's
You know,
that makes you fat.
I was mad at Scott for saying my idea was bad, but then he counter-offered with the thing that I accept. I will take Nicolas Cage in these movies all day long.
You say I'm a pirate?
Yeah, like
Oh,
Nicolas
man.
Cage doing something. Like,
Oh man.
Oh my god, have you seen the trailer for his new movie?
We have to get away from these pirates of the Caribbean.
He did a western.
It's
this
so bad, but it's also like spot on.
Yeah. I have a customer who went off and filmed a movie this last summer, and he was gone for 3 weeks, and he came back, and I was like, oh, how was the shoot? And he was like, great. Nicolas Cage ended up being in the movie. And I was like, oh, that's cool. How? He's like, yeah, we had him for like 4 or 5 days or something. But, excuse me, might even have been less. And I said, oh, that's great. How was he? He goes, oh, fantastic. You know, he's always professional, shows up on time, knows his lines, knows his character, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, great. So the trailer came out for this movie, and me and Scott watched it. The movie looks fine. But Nick Cage, though, is making a vocal choice that is, wow. Like,
Scott,
I was like,
please put this trailer in Discord.
What is it called? The Surfer?
It was
No.
one of those. It was one of those vocal choices where you're like, "Huh? Did you okay that with someone, or did you just go? I feel my character would sound like this,
What
and they
do you
just
think
let
he
him
saw
go."
that
Oh,
he's copying.
I don't know, but my customer, coincidentally, has not been in since the trailer has dropped. So I need to
Because of
ask him.
him.
It would be like, "Hey, I saw the trailer. Questions." So many questions. So yeah.
What is the name of this?
What's the movie called?
Oh, can't remember. Some
Oh.
western. Nick Cage western. There, Scott put it in. He found it.
Steph, do not click that.
Man, I can't do anything fun.
Yeah, Steph, you can't do any research.
I could do it on my
on the
phone.
computer. You can do it on your phone, but not on the computer.
Oh wait. Wrong one. Nick Cage is doing mini movies, apparently.
That's a dude that just loves to work.
He does. And he said that he's just like, I paid off all my bills. Like, I'm just now doing
good for
things I
him.
want to do. You're like, great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Because he
Corn.
was like bankrupt for a while. There,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
about too
why.
many Tyrannosaurus skull heads.
I mean,
It's
when
called
you-
Gunslingers.
That's it. Like,
Oh, that sounds cool though.
I mean, but like, he had like 3 islands. I don't even think he knew he owned one. Like, you have to know what you're buying. Like, that always conjures up the memory. Remember the Oprah Michael Jackson interview, and he just walked through that Vegas, whatever it was, and he was just like, I'll buy that, I'll
Dude,
take 2 of those.
I'ma
that."
tell
You're
you-
like, you don't even know what you're buying. Stop it.
It's almost like a person can be too rich.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
right
rumor
now,
at that
his
time is
shades
Michael
are
wasn't
so
that rich.
extra.
He just didn't know.
Oh no, right? You know, Jackson was a nut job, and they just like point at things and say, "I want to buy that,"
Yeah.
and then they just yes and but never do it.
Yeah, they did it. He would never know. He wouldn't be like, "Where's that dog butler wine holder I thought was cute?"
Yeah.
Like, no one ever. It's like- How
I'm
is
just
everybody?
waiting for Nicolas Cage to speak.
Oh, it's
Okay.
in the trailer. It takes a bit.
I want some kind of description to like what this affectation is.
I don't know. His
It's
shades are crazy. They're
Yeah,
crosses.
there's like little
You got
crosses,
shades?
right?
Well, I posted it in our group chat just so you get a clear
It's
shot of
like
his.
little crosses, Anthony,
Yeah.
that I'm
What?
pretty sure
They got
were
little
not
cutouts.
invented in the Western.
Did this just become my favorite movie? Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is my kind of dumb.
It's like a little
Oh
bowler's
my
hat.
god! It's like cross sunglasses is like live action anime bullshit that I am here for. I'll watch. Oh, it got him. He got
I
there.
haven't seen it
Oh.
yet.
Jordan, I need you to report.
He only said one. He only just said one. He said praise the Lord so far.
Yeah,
In-
he's
in- In your spot on Nicolas Cage imitation, could you recreate it?
Oh no, it's like real gravelly. Like, he's making a choice.
Is he doing?
fired, Hail Mary!
Yeah, it's that.
Fired, Hail Mary out there! Praise the Lord!
Yeah, he's
That's
doing
how
shit
he's
like that.
talking.
raspy?
Yeah,
It's like
it's very
weak.
raspy.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
vocal
Okay.
fry. But
Yeah.
like,
Because I'd have thought that he was doing Nosferatu. That was the first idea in my head.
You are destined to bounce on it.
Crazy style.
Could you imagine if they had cast Nick Cage in Nosferatu as Copperlock?
I mean,
There would have
Great.
been no Academy Award nominations whatsoever. They would have been like, oh, this
Or
fucking.
all of them. All of them. Listen,
They're
I
like, he
like-
just can't stop playing Dracula.
I enjoy Twice Bitten. I think that's
Oh
his.
no,
I haven't seen that.
movie's bad.
I didn't even watch Renfield yet, and I still want
Oh,
to.
I've seen
Renfield's kind
Renfield.
of fun.
Yeah, it's
Renfield
still on my
is
list.
wild and is more like violent and
Oh,
gory than you
So
anticipated.
much blood. I was really taken aback
Yeah,
by that.
the trailer
Really?
really hides how bloody
How
that movie
nuts
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
seemed more kind of like goofy, slight corny. That I was like, I didn't think
that's
it.
there.
Oh, I'm sure, but like that plus blood, like buckets, I guess.
Yeah, they're burying the lead on that one. For
Okay.
sure.
My favorite thing in that movie was when they recreated the Bela Lugosi movie with Nick Cage CGI,
That was fun.
and he was like, "Come to me." I was like, "Fuck."
I don't hate that movie. I know exactly what it is,
Yeah.
and what
Okay.
it is something that I enjoy.
I'll have to watch that soon because I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
I've been wanting
I
to,
full
too.
support.
Okay.
For
of-
some
of
reason,
everyone seeing
in
that.
my head, I like to swap out Willem Dafoe for Nicolas Cage. Just whatever the movie is.
Nosferatu?
Yes.
Just whatever the movie.
Oh.
Switch out Willem Dafoe for Nicolas
God,
Cage.
imagine The Lighthouse.
I still want to watch that movie.
I
I
haven't
don't.
seen it.
I don't. I don't think I've
I
seen
hear
it.
it's very good. I will get around to it eventually.
I
We
do wanna
watched.
see
I know you guys are always impressed when I go outside of my comfort zone because I'm
Yes.
very, very stuck in my. I like my movies a certain way.
Watch
So
one of these days. One of these days, Leland's gonna be like, I just watched Demon Slayer: Infinity Castle. It was great.
You
I
guys hear
know.
about this Neon Genesis
He knows.
Evangelion?
He knows some
Shit's
words of
crazy.
what was said.
Okay, 3 things just happened that you all are all unaware of that I will now impart you on.
Okay, yes,
Hey.
please.
So
What?
last night we watched a Korean movie in Korean because
Okay.
I had to read it. Called Hansel and Gretel. Has anyone ever heard of this? Seen it?
No.
I know the Witch Hunter.
No.
I don't think
you and
I
me.
have.
That's masterpiece. Masterpiece
No,
is Hansel
I-
and Gretel the Witch Hunters.
I showed Taryn it like 6 months ago.
Did,
So great.
did she look at you and go, "Why"?
Oh, I said the expectation low.
I think Scott also was like, "Why?" I was like, "Don't ruin this for me." I think you and me were the only 2 people in that theater that cheered. It's like,
You enjoy that one, but you hate Van Helsing, and I don't understand. It's the same movie.
it's not the fact that you think they're the same movie just means that my film degree makes me better. So.
Ooh, shots fired.
No, so it's called Hansel and Gretel, and it's about I don't want to spoil it in case anyone should check it out because it is very well made, beautifully shot. It's actually well acted. These kids
Yeah.
these kid actors are like great. Anyway, a guy gets lost in the forest and real fucked up shit happens and he can't leave the house. Yeah. Really upsetting, but very good. It kept my attention the full time. Now, on your other thing about me discovering things 60 years later or 40 years, because I have a tendency to do that. So I just discovered Dua Lipa, as we all remember, over the weekend. Chalupa, do a chalupa.
Do a chalupa.
I found out the other day, me and Scott talked about, apparently she's Albanian. And then it turned into a conversation of where is Albania? And I do not know.
Down in Albania. Down in Albania. Sorry.
And then today, and then there's the Anthony, you guys are aware how I always will discover things about 3 years too late.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So of course, just discovered the Barbie song, which was literally in the movie that I saw. But the song's great.
Yeah.
Today at work, Mike was helping me, and I was like, "Yeah, I just discovered Dua Lipa." He goes, "The fuck's wrong with you? Put that bitch on." It's like, so I listened to about 2.5 hours a day of Dua Lipa, and let me just tell you, that's a lot in one sitting. They all kind of blended together after a point. I was like, I don't know what she's saying, but it's good pop music, I guess.
She makes very good pop music.
She makes good pop music, and
Oh.
apparently I was informed that she is really big. Like,
Yeah.
She's huge.
apparently.
She was dating what's his name? For a little bit. He has his talk show, handsome black guy, what's his name? English accent.
Oh, fucking the guy that was on the Daily Show?
I need a name because I
Trevor Noah?
yeah, they dated.
Yes, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they dated.
Oh.
Oh,
Fucking
good
hot
for
couple.
him.
Yeah,
My
they
God.
dated.
Because
Such
that's
a hot couple.
That's a step up for him. That's a step down for her.
Oh, he's
a
a
good-looking
gorgeous. He's a
dude.
good-looking
He
man.
Dua Lipa good though.
Oh my God.
Is my
Okay, who
point.
did she date before then?
I don't
That
fucking
makes
know.
him a step down.
I don't know,
Let's
I'm
go
just saying,
find out. Nobody cares, but I'll look.
He's a funny man. That's how
He's
he got
good.
her.
I like Trevor Noah. Don't get me
Trevor
wrong.
Noah's a good-looking fucking dude. I will not
miss him,
besmirch him.
I miss him on the Daily Shows.
I'd listen to him read a book.
Does he do that?
I mean, he probably would. Does.
Oh, he has a beautiful voice.
Trevor
Anyway.
Noah, Jack
Anyway,
Harlow,
so yeah. No, she dated.
Jack
He dated.
Harlow.
Romaine
Jack Harlow. Ugh,
Gravas,
that's a step up. then.
Guavras. I don't know who that is.
Bob Ross, the artist.
Colum Turner. Don't know who that is. That's the only people it mentions.
He's
So
a
Jack
British
Harlow
actor.
at one point they dated.
Yeah.
So that's a
He's
step up.
Yeah, it's a step up.
It's a step up.
Anyway, so Dua Lipa, cool.
Did you listen to the physical song I sent you? That's a fun song.
Man, I don't know the names. I just know the dance song
Let's
from
get
Barbie.
physical.
That's a fun song. I thought you would like it.
It is. It's a really good song. Yeah.
Yeah.
It samples physical.
I spoke to one of my friends the other day who is currently working for NBC, and he was dealing with Chaperone and stuff. And we were laughing because she's still doing that, like, oh, I don't want to be famous, but here I'm going to dress like in full armor and shoot arrows on fire, but don't pay attention to me.
Well, when she's not in
Chaperone.
character, she wants to be invisible.
Sure, that's not the
But-
contract she signed.
I
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, it's like you put out records and you become a thing. You have to own up to it. Come on now.
It's unfortunately that's just part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like her songs. I will say
So I
am not
discovered
a
some
fan
new
of
pop
the
music that I didn't know, and
That's
yeah, I'm good. Carry on, Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
love
of
that.
Chapel Rowan, I'm not the target demographic for her new song, "The Giver."
It's too country for
what-
me.
is
I'm
it a
not
bad
country.
song?
It's
No,
just too
it's
country.
just really country inspired, and it's just not not my.
I don't know
not
if
my
it
lane.
makes sense, but
Now-
like it has the twang of like what an achy breaky heart would do for me. Does that make sense?
Gross.
Don't tell my heart.
Like it's just
My
very
achy
like
breaky heart.
that I
It's
don't
not as
really
catchy
care.
as like
You
Beyonce's
understand?
country single.
I have
No.
not heard a single Beyonce country
Same.
song.
You haven't heard
Also,
the
I'm
"This
not a fan
Ain't
of Beyonce.
Texas."
You and me, Jordan. I'm fine.
You're
Like-
down.
I don't care for.
Here-
I don't
here-
care
here-
either,
She
to be
can
quite
exist.
honest.
I have nothing against her existing. I just don't need to.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Here's
yeah.
my very controversial take.
Is
Every
Chaperone
good
see
thing
it?
that anyone ever says about Beyonce, I apply that to Rihanna.
That's fair. Yeah,
I think Rihanna's just better.
I do like Rihanna.
that's fair. I just know there was a whole clip that, there was that whole controversy where she was like, I think people were saying like, obviously Beyonce is like, black excellence and like all that, but then
So is Rihanna.
it flipped where she was very, hey, uplifting for everyone, and then she turned white. I guess that's what it was, because then it was like all platinum white, platinum blonde, and then it was the flip of like black's excellence to being something she's not. Throwing
remember, I
country.
saw-
It was a whole controversy that people were talking about, and I was like,
I
oh,
think it
that's
was on
unfortunate.
Threads or Blue Sky or something, but someone posted, it was an SNL sketch from years ago, and it was called "The Day Beyonce Turned Black," and it was just a bunch of white people freaking the fuck out, and the caption was just like, "This is exactly how white people reacted to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance."
Oh, which was the one with what do you call that?
Not the "Oh my God, he's black." No, not that part. But just people just freaking out, like, "What is happening here?" Like,
I
They're not what we expected.
I was talking to, we have an older black gentleman that comes into the store. I did not know he was older. I thought he was my age. And that
Black don't
motherfucker-
crack, baby.
Oh, he is exactly what he said. Because I said, because we were talking, he goes, how old are you? And I said, oh, I'm 46. He goes, girl, please. And it's like, what? Aren't you like?
No, he's like 56.
He's almost 60. And I was like, what the fuck? He goes, oh, I know.
Aw,
I was like,
that's funny.
praise. I was like, yes, Andre, you are one of my favorite people. He's an older black gentleman, and he, what did he say? He goes, because I was playing Janelle Monáe in the store. He goes,
Oh, I forgot that I'm chatting on ours.
is this Janelle Monáe? I was like, yeah. He goes, look at you getting all up in your black. I was like,
Aw.
all right. I was like,
Oh my
yes.
god, that would make
funny.
my week to comment like that.
I was like, I love Janelle Monáe. And he goes, good for you. He goes, have you seen her latest video? I said, the one in the pool? Have you seen this video? Anybody? Okay, Jordan, respect.
I don't
and I
know
said,
if I
yes,
have.
I have seen that video. He goes, one, good song. I said, yeah, it's a decent song. I said, I miss her older stuff because I liked it. I like when she had like the concept albums, but
Yeah.
she's being her, and I'm not going to judge her on that. But he goes, oh no, what I love most about that video, he goes, excuse me, he goes, you, a white man, will not understand this. He goes, she's being unapologetically black in that video. And I said, oh, I got that. I just don't have like the community base behind it to be like, yes, but I understand what he goes, no, that video can fuck. And I was like, great.
Leland, next time he comes in, you
Yes, sir.
you should like wear a dashiki.
I would have say he'd be offended.
And then look at him and just say, I just saw Black Panther.
Oh,
Hit him with one of these.
oh no.
I love this man. He is so funny. He gave me a huge lecture one day about Luther Vandross. He was just like, "Did you go see that documentary?" I was like, "No, but I hear it's very
Oh,
good."
I
He was
haven't
like,
seen that
"No,
one.
you have to go see this documentary." I was like, "Okay." Oh, I had a phone call yesterday at the store. I'll stop talking and monopolizing the show in a minute. The gin kicked in, so we're just
good.
we're running on this right now. Apparently, Janelle Monáe did a comic book that I was unaware of, and I could not order it because it is not through any distribution. She's doing her own thing. Respect, but also, how would you like it to get into stores for your fans? That I have a problem with because we're like, well, not everybody will go to your website. So I had a very nice lady call me yesterday, and she was like, "Look, I'm looking for the Arch Android album or the comic," and I was like, "I know that name." I typed it in. I was like, "Ma'am, I'm not coming up with anything unless you mean Janelle Monáe." And she goes, "Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. She did a comic." I said, "Oh, I love her. I didn't know that." And she goes, "Oh yeah, she premiered it at BlurgCon," and I was like, let's rewind this. So
I
I,
don't
went
know
online. So apparently they had in Ohio over the weekend a BlurgCon, and she gave, or the first 800 copies were sold there.
Oh,
And I guess they sold the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, of course they did. Yes, Anthony, down in front.
Are you saying blurred with a G or blurred with a D?
It was G on the website.
Okay.
Blurg. Blurred? Oh, my bad. Okay.
Okay, now I understand.
That's what I
Bitch.
had in my head, but I wasn't sure.
Bitch, I'm drunk.
No,
Give me
you're
a break,
fine.
okay.
No, it's
You're
fine. There's
okay.
a context to it.
Anyway, she was a lovely woman, and we bonded on the phone for our love of Janelle
That's
Monáe,
nice.
and I said I will try to get the comic book as best I can, because I want to read it.
Nice.
that's cool.
Call
I didn't
me
know
out,
she had one.
motherfucker.
I was just trying to listen. A blurred is a specific reference that would add
It is.
context to this conversation.
You could just assume I slurred my words, but you had to call me out. Now I feel
But there's
embarrassed.
so many dumb convention names out there. Blurg could be a thing.
That's true.
It's
just-
black
Blurred is
people
what
who
I
like
heard, but I think
icebergs.
I
That's what
started
that
to
con
spell
was.
blarg.
What,
Anyway,
sorry,
what-
Steph, what?
No, I said
Yes, Steph,
blurred.
what'd you say?
Blurg? Is that what you said? Blurred?
I said blurg with a G.
Yeah.
But it is blurred with a D.
Blurg was in my head, but as I was spelling it, I was spelling blarg. B-L-E.
Isn't that shit Charlie Brown says?
Blurg? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Blurg is what Liz Lemon says in 30 Rock.
I want to watch this documentary, but apparently everywhere you have to get the premium subscription.
The
And I
Luther
was like,
Vandross
yeah.
documentary?
Everything
Oh.
that I'm
I don't know
clicking,
shit
it says
about
you
him.
have to be. I know
I
he
didn't know
wanted
he
to
was a
dance with his
homosexual.
father again.
And then I told that to Scott, and Scott looked at me like, really? I was like, oh my
Yeah, I don't
God.
think I
Because
knew
clearly
that.
you don't know who Luther Vandross is.
I mean, I know him as the man that my mother would always go, oh, Luther, you lost more weight. You're going to die. Stop gaining and lose it. She was very concerned about his weight gain through the Grammy
He did
years.
die,
Like,
so
Oh,
she was
that's
very
right.
concerned. Like, I remember every time we watched an award show, she'd be like, oh, Luther, no. It's like, why are you concerned with this man's health? You don't know him.
but he is such a fantastic singer.
He is a very
Yeah,
good
he's a
singer,
very
and
good
apparently
singer.
the documentary is very, very good. It goes into how they hid his homosexuality as gay.
Hmm.
I mean, the good thing is about Luther Vandross is his legacy continues. That's why there's literally a song on the Billboard Hot 100 called Luther. Like,
Did he do a Disney song?
This sounds familiar.
Like
Luther Disney song.
Beauty and the Beast,
Like a
with
cover?
Celine Dion, or like
Yeah, hold on.
Or-
I think I know what you're talking about.
not
Luther.
what's the Aladdin
Vandross.
song?
a whole new
A
world.
whole
No,
new
that's
world.
the one.
I don't think that's him.
No, I think it's Peebo
It's-
Bryson. Yeah, that was Peebo Bryson. I swear, I think he
I don't know
did.
who the fuck that is. That's a name that you just made up.
He did Lion King and wait. Endless Love in the Lion King? That's not a song in there. Apparently it was with
No.
Mariah Carey. That
Oh, yeah,
doesn't make
it's
sense.
It's the deleted scene where Simba and Nala just get it on.
I was just saying, where is he
Oh.
going with
Hard,
this?
yeah, he bites the back of her neck. It's very aggressive.
Her
Yes,
eyes
it
roll
is
back
a
when
whole
that
new
happens.
world. He did a whole new world with
Okay.
Vanessa Williams.
Oh, I love Vanessa Williams.
I like Vanessa Williams. She can save the best for last.
I mean,
She can.
sometimes the snow comes down in June.
Sometimes the sun goes round the moon.
I'm not gonna lie. Vanessa Williams has a fucking great Christmas album.
Does she really? Aw.
She does. It's
That's
really
fine.
good.
That's,
No, I just I remember the Lion King. We've talked about it. The Nala come hither eyes.
oh, the Nala
That one,
eyes.
where she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh.
you're like, oh no, they're gonna fucking Timon.
About to
They're gonna
unsheath that
watch.
suit.
Oh, man.
They just watching off the corner.
Timon and Pumbaa just like in the brush being pervs.
Chewing on a bug.
Slowly.
They
Jeff, how did your work week go?
It went fine. I'm trying to think if I did. Oh, I went to Balboa Park Japanese Friendship Garden for the Cherry Blossom Festival. It was very pretty.
Nice.
Did you take a friend?
Yeah, I sure did. I went with Roseanne. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah, it
I
was
thought
very
he was
pretty.
getting at like if you had gone alone and you didn't call him, he'd be pissed.
No.
No,
I-
yeah.
That's how I
would
took that.
go maybe, but that is not on my list of things I want to do.
Well, the thing is, if you
Why don't
wanted
you
a
like
great
Japanese
time,
culture?
if you wanted a great no. Okay, well, right now, the cherry blossoms are still there. If you want to see the cherry blossoms, you could just go to the Japanese Friendship Garden. The
I will tell you.
uh
Go ahead. No, go ahead and finish, Steph. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're
Oh,
fine.
because it's a friendship garden. That was your joke.
There you go. I get it.
Drunk or
Sorry.
not, I wouldn't have gotten it.
No, it's so like everyone obviously wants to go to the Japanese Friendship Garden because of because the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
But not
You
the
do
friendship.
not have to go. Or sorry, they want to go to the Friendship Garden. You do not have to go to the Cherry Blossom Festival to see the cherry blossoms. The blossoms are there right now. You could go to the Japanese Friendship Garden, walk around, be really pretty. It also not be very crowded because walking through the garden was like walking through a queue line and no one respected the stay on the path. People were in the trees getting fucking like cherry blossoms in their face trying to do like shots, and I was like, dude, it literally says.
Those look like sweat shorts.
It looked like a pair of jockeys.
Nah, it's my EDC
Tank
shirt.
top,
No, but like people were. Oh, here I have a little plant. So just
Jen said she
imagine
shoulder
the
checked
tiny
people,
little
and
cherry
Jen is
blossoms
tiny.
and people just like being in the shots, just like flowers, just like all over them. And I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Jeez.
They're walking children in nature. Let them do this.
Like there was a fountain and some lady like climbed up the rocks to just like get herself in the little fountain to just be like this, and I was like, can you not do that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did anyone think she was about to fall?
yeah.
I almost for
Yeah,
a
okay.
second this whole back would have fell down because it's not. It's like
We
yeah.
I would
watched it.
propose,
Do anything.
alternatively to going to see the cherry blossoms, just watch Captain America: Brave New World, and
Yeah.
you'll be sick of them.
Why were you
Sick
sick,
of
of
them?
them? It's literally like
In the last
5
20 minutes of the
like-
movie.
It's all cherry blossoms. The whole
Yeah,
fucking
because
movie
it's
is
cherry
cherry
blossom
blossoms.
No.
season.
no, just
Yes.
the end.
Just
No.
the end at the
Also
White
in
House.
Japan, when he visits the prime minister or the
Oh,
the-
that
the leader.
5-minute scene.
also that, no, there's like three.
Also,
at least three different
spoilers. He
scenes.
goes to Japan.
I'm not gonna try and fight you on this.
I just
Um,
want to see if there's a
there
thing
is
that someone
so
also
many
had.
cherry blossoms in that movie.
Are you, okay, me and Jordan know that there wasn't that many, and there was a few.
I
scenes with
also
them.
know that, and I was in
Yes,
4D.
thank you.
I would have felt the cherry blossoms, and I didn't.
Fair enough. I'm
They
sorry.
didn't-
That I'm so sorry that I excluded you from this.
Could you imagine if they did the little bubble thing? So when the cherry blossoms just flow, there's these little floating particles, and you're just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm
It's
there
dust.
with the wind.
So Anthony, you think the movie should be called Captain America:
Cherry
colon,
blossoms?
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry Blossom America.
Captain America: colon,
Captain
Cherry,
Cherry
Blossom
Blossom.
Blizzard.
I would, by the end of that movie, I'd be like, I see why they named it that. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Also, shout out to the English dub of Monster
I was-
Rancher with the character named Mochi, whose special attack is Cherry Blossom Blizzard. Go on, Steph.
I was curious because
I would drink a cherry blossom blizzard at DQ.
because Anthony like brought it up, and I didn't really. I mean, yes, I saw the cherry blossoms in the movie, but I wasn't like, hey, the cherry blossoms took over the movie. So I just Googled what people said about cherry blossoms in Brave New World. And then it was just people asking questions on Reddit, like, is there actually cherry blossoms near the White House, or was it made up for the movie? That's all.
No,
I
it's
think
a
there
thing.
actually are.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Rob
a
brings
thing.
up a good point that this is accurate. Every time they go to Japan, they will have the cherry blossoms. Now, is that racist, or are they just showing like, hey, cherry blossoms are a thing in Japan?
No,
and it's
cherry
really
blossoms
pretty.
are a thing in
It is
Japan.
the Japanese iconography,
And it's very pretty.
but it's also kind of like how any black person in anime is very dark with fat lips. Like it's just kind of a thing.
It's not everyone. It's not everything. It is a little on the nose, I feel.
I'm just glad we're past a point where they go to Japan or in any Asian country and there's not a gong.
Oh, it still happens in any Chinese show.
Sure, but I mean, just like in, I guess, like, hey, we're going to go to Japan. And like, you're like, you're like, oh,
The
okay, well, I
scene
guess it's
doesn't
where we're going.
open- Yeah. The scene won't open on a kabuki player's face.
Yeah, or some sumo wrestlers for no reason.
Yeah.
Look, Bond was
Interesting.
in Japan, and he had to go to that sumo show to get microfilm. It made sense for the plot.
Because that's where microfilm was held.
Well, that's where the girl was, that she passed it to him, and then she died.
She didn't see that sumo wrestler coming.
Or the bullet.
Which is just a sumo wrestler doing a flying headbutt.
Like an E Honda.
But instead of his arms going a mile a minute. Did Bond have to fight the Yakuza? Is that the question at hand? I believe no, because it was the 70s, and I don't think the Yakuza had been invented yet for cinema. Cinema. Not saying it wasn't a thing. The Western world didn't use the Yakuza too much in Japanese movies back in the 70s for the West. That's my point.
I mean, it's a pretty. I guess it's an acceptable recovery, right?
He's asking the studio audience.
Yeah, I was like, who the
Talking
fuck's
to
he
you.
talking to? Were
I'm
you?
facing you.
Yeah, that's
Jordan.
true. He's facing me. Yeah.
But I thought he was talking to Taryn, and I was like, can she hear? I didn't realize that she also had a hobby in the Yakuza.
I've honestly wanted to play the Yakuza game series.
Yeah, one of these days
They
I'm gonna
look
actually start
really
playing the Yakuza
fun.
series.
Oh yeah, Yakuza.
Ooh, I got him good.
They look fun.
Yeah, you guys are putting emphasis on the wrong parts of the word.
I don't know.
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
I'm
Yakuza.
from the West. I don't know these things.
You could.
You could
Well,
try.
now you know.
Well, you're right. I could look it up, but it's not. I'm going to read it. It's not.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
tell me
I'm
where
still gonna read it
accent
the
says.
same way. I need someone to correct me as I'm reading, so it's fine. Yakuza.
But I really like saying Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Is that who? Wait, in Kill Bill was this? Were they a part of the
Crazy 88s?
Yeah, were they a part of the? Now you got me. I don't know how to say it anymore.
Well, they're part of the
Thanks.
Crazy 88.
Yeah, they're its own
separate
thing.
from Yakuza.
Their
Yeah.
own thing.
They're
Yeah,
its
they're
own
their
thing.
own
So they don't have to say the Yakuza in that movie.
Dude, they were so cool. I wanted to dress up like that for Halloween and just be one of the people, but I don't think anyone would
That is a cool
understand the
costume.
reference.
I would do a
Just
Crazy
be
88.
Could
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
all do it and we have a Kill Bill episode?
Go Danny.
That'd be fun.
Oh, I want to see Anthony in the little short skirt.
Are you gonna be Go-Go? You should.
I got some good legs.
I think these are.
I've seen
Ringo?
Anthony
Go-Go.
dressed as Wednesday. We've seen the short skirt.
Oh yeah, we have. Ooh, Leland, you could be the eye patch lady.
You mean Daryl Hannah?
Is that I don't know her name. I just know her as the eye patch lady.
So we're gonna be each of the villains from
That
Kill
would
Bill.
be so fun.
Okay.
That would be so fun. I'd have fun. Yeah, I mean, we could
Okay,
go
well,
over
okay,
characters
so Steph,
again.
you want to be Go-Go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to be Gogo Yubara, who isn't a part of the main
No, she isn't.
assassin squad?
Well, okay. There's what is it? There's is there?
I should have
Black
been motherfucking Black.
Yeah, Black Mamba.
Yeah.
There's
That's the bride.
That's Uma Thurman's character.
yeah, Uma Thurman's character. Then there's
Is Copperhead is Alicia?
I need to look up
No.
the what are they called?
Yeah.
What were their
Not
group?
Alicia.
What was their group
It's
called?
been so long since I've seen Kill Bill.
Kill
Something
Bills.
Fox? Is it Alicia Fox?
Kill
No.
No.
Bills. What is it? Kill Bill Squad. Kill Bill.
Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica Fox. She was Copperhead, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember their snake names.
Deadly Viper
honestly.
Assassination Squad.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm oldest. Do I get to be
Okay,
Bill?
so there's
So there's
Oren
yeah.
Oren Ishii, right?
Oren
Oren
Ishii.
Ishii is
Oren
Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth.
That was Cotton.
L Driver as California Mountain Snake.
That's Daryl Hannah.
Yeah, then Vernita Green as Copperhead.
That's a Vivica.
Bud as Sidewinder.
That's Michael Madsen, who I think me or Anthony could pull off rather well.
and then
I didn't realize that was Bill's nickname, code name,
oh
Snake
What?
Charmer.
oh,
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize that either. Huh.
I
Interesting.
love those movies.
It's been such a long time since I've seen them.
I had
Beatrix Kiddo.
I've been watching a lot of movies at the store.
Yeah.
Because we have the television. I just put them on the background.
Mhm.
I watched all the Batmans except part 2. Because it was informed to me that putting that on in a place where children would be consistent of a sex crime. Because
Oh.
part 2 is really horny.
It's been a long
It's
time.
unnecessarily horny.
I haven't
super
rewatched that in a very long
When
time.
I put on 4 the other day, or yesterday, I watched Batman and Robin. I still find it to be so stupid, it's funny. I can't explain it. But Vivica Fox is in that, and I had forgotten that she plays, like, Mr. Freeze's, like, main henchwoman.
Oh.
I don't know who
and
that
she
is.
tries to get with him, and he's just like, no, my heart and my libido is frozen. And she's like, oh. Ooh. She's
Hey,
like,
guys.
you gotta go?
I gotta bounce just a quick second. I'll be right back.
We're just gonna talk
Oh.
about Vivica
Are,
Fox.
are you gonna
Find
drop
it.
out?
No, I'll leave all this for you to
Okay.
imagine.
We can see Vincent the Ghost return.
We'll see if Victor comes back. Hold on.
Oh,
Victor
man.
Ivan.
Oh, she was in Independence Day.
Yeah, she's the Will Smith's fiance.
Yeah, and I've seen her in Set
Yeah.
It Off.
This
With
this
Queen
might be
Latifah.
bad timing, but I really have to pee.
Go ahead.
Just
Me and Steph
go!
will continue this nonsense.
All right,
We
have
got it.
fun. I'll be right back.
I saw Vivica Fox once at a California pizza kitchen.
Oh my god, you find the best people in places. Who did you see last time? You saw
The best people.
yeah, you saw what's her name? Oh, why am I blanking on her name? Kiki Palmer does a good impression of her. I can't. You
Oh,
saw her
Angela Bassett.
at a Big Lot.
Oh, I've run into Angela Bassett many, many times in my life. It would be questionable if I'm stalking her. It's like- oh yeah, I ran into her at Big Lots. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
called her out too.
Yeah.
I was like, I like side-eyed. I was like, "You Angela Bassett?" She goes, "I am." I was like, "I love you." It's like-
I wouldn't know what
she
to
goes,
say.
"Thank you." I was like, "Thank
Aww,
you for being you."
I love that. That's so fun. Oh,
She didn't know I'm a super fan.
oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, but the funniest part was Brian was with me, and he was like, later he told me, he goes, out of the corner of my eye, I was just like, why is Leland talking to that random black lady?
I don't know why I thought you would approach her like Miss Bassett. I don't know why I thought you would say
You mean
that.
like I present to her like Miss Bassett?
Like, hello, Miss Bassett. It's like, hello. And then just casually, like, you know, love you. Great movies. Walk
'Cause I don't wanna be
away.
creepy.
Like, well, not like, no, because you're not hanging around. It's just like, in passing, you just say, like, I'm a great fan, and then just pass away. It's not like you're standing there trying to talk. It's just like, the respect is there, and then walk.
Because of my work, I run into a fair amount of celebrities, and I typically do not like call them out or anything.
Yeah.
Because that's that's the luxury of them coming into our stores, that they know that they're not going to be bothered. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
or not approach in such a way that makes them feel like,
Right.
oh, God.
So like occasionally, usually I'll say something at the counter.
Yeah.
Like if they give me their credit card, and I clearly see it's them.
Yeah.
I could be like, "Hey, I really liked you in this," or "Hey, thank you." I'll do that.
Who am I thinking
Or like
of?
with Henry Cavill, though, that motherfucker was not getting out of the store unless that man shook my hand. It's like I want to shake Superman's hand.
Who, why am I... He plays the devil. Why am I blanking on names?
Oh yeah. I didn't recognize him until because he had a full beard and his hair was super long.
Yeah, he looked different, right? That was
Yeah,
it,
he had his kid with him.
Yes, you told us the story. I remember that.
Yeah. I didn't recognize him, and then I saw his name on his credit card, and then it was like, "Oh, you're Lucifer." Yeah.
Yes, that's why I couldn't think.
Yeah.
One of my old coworkers had they were walking downtown on like one of the Comic-Con days, and like he was just casually walking in his suit as he does in Lucifer, and like it was like, is this a cosplay moment or is this really him? It was him. And they got a great picture with him.
Well, remember Anthony said he had to do a running jump to high five Jared Padalecki because he's 6'4".
Oh my god. Who's the guy that you and Marlon saw when we were standing outside off Gaslamp? You guys...
Xavier
Sonic the
Woods.
Hedgehog himself?
Yes, that's who it was. I remember you guys saw him. I didn't know who he
the
was.
actual hedgehog or
No, the
Ralph Macchio.
no, not Ralph.
No,
Not
Ralph
Ralph
Macchio.
Macchio. That's Ralph Macchio. It's not the Karate Kid. At least I know that. That was not who we saw.
Wait, who am I
No,
thinking of? From
you think
Parks
of-
and Recs.
Yeah,
John Ralph.
John Ralphio, yeah. Yes, Ben Schwartz. We saw Ben Schwartz,
Ben Schwartz.
who
Yeah.
was on the phone at the time. He noticed we wanted to take a picture with him. He's like, "Hold on one second." Posed
Yeah,
with
it's
us.
really nice.
We said thank you, and he continued his
Yeah,
conversation.
continue his
Anthony, you're still on mute.
conversation. Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, it's a nice man.
He's
Oh, we
still on
still
mute.
don't hear you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. Oh, damn.
Dude, I just remember
We'll never help again.
I remember that being such a fun Comic-Con experience because we went in that pop-up shop for
The Game of Thrones.
the
pop-up
Game of
shop.
Thrones pop-up shop, and they
They
were just
got a
trying
bunch
to
of free
empty
shit.
house so they didn't have to carry everything. So we took a bunch of those freaking. They gave us candles,
Candles and mugs.
horn
glasses, I mean.
mugs.
Yeah.
What else?
All the glasses are fucked, but I still have 4 of those candles
I
on my
do.
mantle
The
right
little
now.
what is it? Little talisman or the little chalice?
I
Cups.
think mine eventually broke.
I think
Yeah,
I think they're
my-
still
I
on the
think-
shelf.
One broke is soon after. And
It's
then
like a
there's
I was
yellow
using
red
it.
one. I should use that. That's
We were telling this story, Anthony,
casually
when you saw
have.
Jared Padalecki and you do a running start to give him a high five.
Yeah. I needed a boost.
Was he with Misha?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I got a high five from both of them.
That's right.
Can't wait to see who they play in The Boys season 5.
Problems, I'm sure.
Oh, I know,
man.
100%.
Oh,
My God, everyone's going to be in it.
Do you think
I-
they
I
can
don't-
camera?
I think Papa Winchester isn't done. I don't think he'll be on this one, but
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot. To
No,
put your name.
he'll still pop up
You think?
because Butcher is still crazy a little bit.
that's true. Yeah, Papa Winchester, Bobby, and the three boys. Oh yeah,
Do you think
Bobby
they do a
could
little
come
nod
back.
to the camera?
Bobby didn't die,
He didn't die, but he got arrested.
did they?
I don't remember who
I
Bobby
don't remember
is.
him being arrested. I believe you. I just don't
He's like
remember.
a senator.
Yeah,
No, he was the president.
Oh,
Yeah,
president. Oh,
He
Yeah.
became president. Stuff went down. Now Homelander's president, and
Yes.
they arrested
I have
they
not
arrested
seen
him.
this last season.
Oh, I don't remember Homelander becoming president, but you say it, and I believe.
Dude,
you
I
say
just
it.
remember shit hit the fan, and I was like, dude, this is fucked.
That show, that's what that show's called. It should be called The Boys. The shit hit the fan because that's all it is. Like
Oh,
every
man.
episode.
Ooh,
I mean, the shit is constantly hitting the fan.
Yeah.
ugh.
Thank God this is his last season because last season was like, all right,
Yeah, season 4 is just like, all right, you guys
This
are
just
doing
run
the
its course.
Same hat, like you keep
Yeah.
doing.
Oh,
You can only blow up a dick so many ways and it still be entertaining.
right, but not so
Yeah.
much of that. It was just kind of like, not Breaker. What's his fucking name? Butcher.
Butcher.
Oh,
He's had
Butcher.
like 3 shots to take him out. And he could have done it, and he just chooses not to because of reasons. You're like, stop! Your whole arc is to kill him.
yeah.
And you have
Yeah.
not done that arc. And then
Yeah.
fucking Starlight is just insufferable. I just don't care about her.
Oh, no?
They could kill her character off and I'd be fine. She's just so insufferable. Like I was just like, oh god.
Season 4 had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
There's the whole thing with Huey being assaulted, and it's just played off
Oh
as a
man,
joke.
Huey
one
always
thing.
make. Every time I see Huey, I'm just like,
There-
man,
there's the
everything's
whole
just like
thing
this is so
where-
shitty.
Sorry, spoilers for The Boys season 4.
Fuck it.
Where Starlight is replaced by a shapeshifter.
Yeah, shapeshifter.
Who then has sex with Huey, and then Huey, not knowing because it's a shapeshifter, later on realizes what happens, and Starlight is mad at him.
Yeah,
for
like
it.
She's
so pissed,
insufferable.
so
How-
pissed.
how was he
You
supposed to
couldn't
know?
tell the
Yeah.
difference. You would have known. Like no,
No.
it's like it's so
he
rude.
eventually figures out, oh, you're not actually Starlight. He figures that out.
Ding.
But it's just like, but
This
you
was-
had sex with her.
This is also after he got like molested for her.
He got molested by his favorite hero, his
Yeah.
favorite childhood hero.
Yeah,
For
it
her.
was rough.
Like it was to protect her.
It
Like
was rough.
Yeah, it's just
insufferable.
Ugh.
She's
Poor
like,
Huey.
He's pressing buttons. The show.
yes.
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
did weird things with Frenchie and
Oh,
yeah.
what is it, Kamiko?
and yeah. It's just yeah.
I like Kamiko. She's
I
a good
love
character. I like the
her.
actress a
I
lot
like
too.
them together.
She's
I
fun.
like both of those characters a lot, but again, they allow just weird things with every character.
Yeah.
How long is that series? The comic series?
They have surpassed it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but
They're
season
still
5 is the
going?
last season, so
No, it is not still going, but occasionally they'll do like a one
We're
shot,
like, oh, okay.
and it's just as awful.
Oh
I
man.
mean, like if you think the show makes you blush, the book is so much worse. They've done some stuff in that book where I was like, "This is unfilmable. There is no way they can do this."
and they
It's
didn't.
just not. Yeah,
But I feel like they
just
would
not
still
gonna happen.
try.
I
right?
forget. Is that another Kirkman or is that
No, it's Garth Ennis.
Ennis? That's right.
His love to hate superheroes.
And
Yeah.
speaking of Kirkman, have you guys been caught up on Invincible at all?
No.
I've
No.
never finished
I need
season
to.
1.
Because I sold literally out.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
season.
it's
I think
bad.
season 3 is. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. No. I'm talking like 5 phone calls a day.
Damn.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, I'm out. They're like, well, when are you gonna have more? I'm like, Friday. They're like, well, I'm gonna come in and get it. Okay,
Okay.
I'm already out. Like, come on, man. Just try.
Yeah, I really do like you see a lot of similarities between Mark, Invincible, and Omni-Man, and it's just like, oh shit. He keeps saying, "I'm not my father," but he does a lot of his father's things.
Yeah, I will safely say from reading the book, Mark's a better person.
Yeah, no. Mark
Yes.
100% is
Yeah.
the way much better person,
Yeah.
and he's surrounded by terrible people.
Terrible people. Yeah, we had a snafu. Anthony will find this. Well, everyone might find it funny, but like, I was opening boxes last night because I had to work yesterday, and I pulled out like a lot more books than I should have, and I was like, "This is a lot." Like, we don't like we have heavy fingers. Like sometimes I'll hit, an
An
extra
extra
zero.
O.
Yeah, sometimes, very rarely, but it has known to happen. But we're talking like, I couldn't even, there's no mathematical equivalent. You can't, like I was telling Scott last night, you can't be like, oh, I got, double the order. Because that would be manageable. For example, they accidentally shipped us, like if I ordered 5 variants on one book, I got 150. Multiplied by several hundred.
Where would you get so
Like,
much?
I have so many books. Like, we were like, what the fuck happened at the warehouse? Like, they even gave us 150 issues of a book I didn't even order. It's like,
So this is like filling the boxes now with whatever's laying around. Like,
and I kept wondering. I told the boss today, I kept wondering why it was 15 boxes. It wasn't that big of a week. I mean, it's a big week, but not that big. Like, we have like so many extra. And we were talking about it today. He goes, the good thing goes, it was all in the books that we might sell out of. I was like, fair.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
you
so-
That's a lot.
You weren't charged for them or nothing. You just got free books.
Yep.
Nice.
Awesome.
But we ordered only 25 copies of Sonic X DC Universe, right?
Yes.
And then we ordered 2 variants. I got like 200.
Wow.
So, good thing though.
Put it in the box.
No, you worry. It's over there. Like, it's in the box.
Not my
Like,
box. I don't give a fuck about Sonic.
no, it's not your box. It's for Jordan.
Just making sure. Just being clear.
You get your normal nonsense. I thought about putting something in there for Steph today just because I'm like, well, she deserves a comic too.
She
Oh.
sure does. And as soon as she comes back around again, I'll give her this one.
Oh, Slaughter Otter! Wow.
This is the new tiny hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That book sucks.
The one that's gonna
I read
sit
it.
there
It's
for
so bad.
forever, and we're gonna see each other, but it's still.
I've
gonna
seen
happen.
you, I think, 2 times since I got this from Leland.
Oh, that's true.
Fair.
That is true.
I honestly, I thought I sent that to Steph, so I thought she had it this whole time.
I did not.
Apparently, no. Well, but I had a very okay. Last thing for the evening because I don't. So we have a customer, nice guy. He's a white man. He is very much into Asian culture.
Okay.
To the point where he has a very, very Asian girlfriend. Like, I don't know how long she's been in the country. Heavy accent. Lovely person. I enjoy talking to both of them. But he will come in full kimono.
Oh.
And I don't... It just weirds me out sometimes because I'm like, oh, I don't
Did they
want to...
come from somewhere? Is he doing a thing, or is this just a normal?
Nope, this is just a
outfit?
normal how he dresses.
What color is his neck beard?
He doesn't have one.
Is the girlfriend also dressed?
No. She wears gloves and a mask still. Like a K95.
Do you know
Why
what?
is he wearing that?
Okay, I understand how this sounds, and I apologize. Do you know what type of Asian she is?
Believe she's Chinese.
Oh,
Okay.
he's just wrong.
Wow.
In a full kimono?
I'm saying I believe she's Chinese. She could be Japanese. I am
She's
unsure.
she's just Asian, but like what we're focused on is the kimono that this man is
because
wearing.
I've only ever met her a couple times. Again, Anthony, put it down. I'll get you in a minute. All right, go ahead. What is your question?
Why did it take you so long to tell us that comic book guy came to your store?
But he doesn't have a neck beard.
He's got an Asian girlfriend?
Does comic book guy have an Asian girlfriend?
Sure does.
Do we actually see her in the series?
Sure do.
Oh, okay, well,
I
don't
think
know.
she's also named Kimiko.
I think there's now a
I don't
24/7 The Simpsons stream on Disney Plus now.
Oh, sure, of course there is. Anyway, they're both very lovely. They wanted all the Sonic. Well, she wanted all the Sonic DCX crossover.
Yeah.
He did not give a fuck. He was like, I
Okay.
just want my turtles. Look great. So, and he's got full kimono. He even wears the little.
Is he wearing the little slippers?
shoes with the slippers? And I was just like,
Like the wooden shoes.
he has done that in the past, but these are more flip floppy now.
Oh, okay.
Does he at least have the socks on?
He has the socks on. Yes, yes, yeah. With jeans, which is always kind of weird. I'm like, if you're gonna go the kimono, you have to go full tilt. Like, anyway.
It's like a kilt. You can't wear anything underneath, right?
Yeah.
You got to be free balling underneath it.
So he's a very nice person, but she was like, very thick accent, and I will not do the accent, but she was
good.
Good
I know
job.
better.
Thank you.
But she was very much like, I would like to have this Sonic book. I said, okay. She goes, can I get the variants? I said, yeah, I can put as many in there as well. Not knowing before that I can give her as many as she fucking wants, because I have so fucking many. But she was like, "Oh, I want one each." I said, "Oh, I can do that." And she gets all seriousness, like she lowered her glasses, kept her K995 on. She lowered her glass. She goes, "You don't understand. Sonic races the Flash. This is a historic event." And I said, "Oh, okay." It's like,
Well, because Leland, I don't know if you know this.
I
I don't know if you know this, but Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive,
sure. I will find out, I guess.
and he doesn't have access to the Speed Force. So I would love to know if he is actually faster than the Flash, who does have the Speed Force.
I'll let you know. Well, you can read it yourself because I want to send you them.
That's
but
God. No,
What?
Chris Chan is in jail.
I don't know who that is.
Don't.
Great. I'm always good with mystery. But it made me laugh so hard that she was like, "It's historic," and I was like Superman died? I don't think it is, but I'm not going to call you out because you seem very
More
excited.
like when
about that.
Superman and the Flash raced each other. Historic.
Sure.
Like one
really like
step
that episode.
below.
Oh, one? I order 9 Sonic books a month. I put 4 into folders. Okay? Granted, I sell all 9. It's not the point.
Because Sonic has loyal customers.
He does. And there's no shade on Sonic. I have a girl that lives in Canada and still gets Sonic books. And she comes in every 3 months from her trips or work-wise and picks up her Sonic books.
That's really endearing.
Yeah, she's really, I like her. She's very nice. She's very funny because she's extremely tall. Like, she a huge bitch. Like, we're talking 6'2". I'm just
Dang.
like, damn. And she's like, I like my Sonics. I'm like, good for you.
Do you think if someone were to meet her who's shorter than her, do you think that she would give them uppies?
Yes, asking for a friend.
I don't know what that means.
I also I hear it, but I never. Oh, okay. I understand now what the open hand close like carry me.
Yeah, uppies.
Carry me, please.
I do know that Mike wants to be carried by Rhea Ripley or She-Hulk.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, yeah, your friend would like that.
He's just we've discussed this a lot. Me and him. He goes, no. When She-Hulk carries that Latino guy in the show, I want to be that Latino guy. I was like, I get it. Just do your thing. I
God,
love you,
almost
She-Hulk.
I would like a season 2 of She-Hulk.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because
Mostly due to money, from what I have been told.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly because it was.
I like that reason more.
Yes, yeah, it was a very expensive show,
That's fair.
but they greenlit that Punisher show.
Down.
That should be a pretty cheap show.
Well,
Daredevil's been great so far.
it's just gonna be it's just an hour special.
Yeah. Thomas Jane did the best Punisher thing ever with that Laundry Day fucking thing that he made. So you can do Punisher on the cheap. You don't remember Laundry Day?
Oh.
No.
I was
Jane-
wrong. Sorry.
Thomas Jane set up and made like this 10-15 minute short. I don't think it's even like legal. I don't think like he had permission to. But it's like Punisher whooping ass in a laundromat.
Right on.
It's like 15. Fuck, it's like 20 years old or something now.
I mean, I like the sequel.
It's not bad.
I enjoyed it with Ray.
Yeah.
Fisher. No, not Ray Fisher.
No, fuck me.
Who's Ray Fisher?
Ray Fisher's Cyborg. Ray.
So who the fuck's Ray Fisher?
Listen, that's
Ray
the last Ray that I've heard of.
Weinstein? No. He was Balin in Ahsoka. He just recently passed.
Yeah, he just Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he was Punisher.
We got there, guys.
Yeah.
We got there.
Yeah, no, I like that. But the best part was Julie Benz, and she's like, "Who punishes you, Frank?" I was like, "Oh, that's a line from working a comic book. It don't work in
I
real.
do. I punish myself.
Like, that don't work in real life.
My family's dead.
I'm punished every day.
My family's dead." Steph, I want to point out I've been playing with this fucking thing for the last hour. So
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it's just something that you
How
have
are
to
them
just.
forearms?
Dude, did your arms get sore? I literally need it like it's a little pizza dough.
yeah, I've been
And
doing a little like
Yeah,
a cat,
that.
I guess. Just like ooh.
I actually bought this other thing.
He's gonna put dents in his keyboard now.
I bought this what is it? I bought this magnetic cube thing, and they had a hyper melon from Omega Mart, so I bought it.
Oh, that, yeah.
And well, I made a shape and I wanted to share it before I destroyed it. But it's a hyper melon, and you could flip it and it goes back into a cube. Once I get it into a cube. Yeah.
Isn't Hypermelon that weird bald kid on the kids show?
I don't know. This is what it's called, a hyper
Was
melon
everyone here
from
too
Omega
far
Mart.
away from children to know Coco Melon?
Oh, that's the guy with the watermelon.
Is that a drink?
No, it's this little bald baby that has
Charlie Brown.
one tooth and then has a half watermelon helmet on its head. Coco
Is that
melon.
what Coco Melon is about?
I don't know.
I thought that was like a lotion.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
they're
discussed
both
as
little
Caillou.
white
That's
babies.
who I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
is that Caillou? What the fuck's a Coco Melon?
No,
then?
Coco
What the
Melon
fuck's a
is a little
Caillou?
another little white kid. But apparently that little kid is sassy. I had a friend who was like, we don't watch Caillou anymore. And I was like, why? And then she was like, Caillou teaches kids how to be brats. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, there was one episode where I guess the parent was asking Caillou to do something. And he just kept saying, no, I don't want to do it. No. And then she's like, we're not watching Caillou ananymore. Caillou's banned. And I was like,
And
oh
that's when you
man.
splice in that the panel of absolute Batman punting a child.
Oh no.
Which I don't know, but I'll have to look that up tomorrow when I go to the store.
I've heard so many good things about Bluey. Sorry, I'm just trying to.
I've heard
Only
people
good
just
things.
watch Bluey.
Only- Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa says it's great.
I
is
gave
it?
a friend of mine access to my Disney Plus account specifically so she could watch Bluey.
Yeah.
I've heard
It's
only the
Australian,
best
right?
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything. I
Bro,
haven't
bro-
actually watched an episode to
Bro,
see.
can you explain what a Coco Melon is?
I told you it's a little white kid with a watermelon helmet.
Is that true?
Coco melon
don't
in
have- I
5
don't trust you.
words. Coco melon. in
Coco
five-
Melon is trash.
Coco melon. in
Straight from the chat.
5 words.
Coco Melon, trash.
Yeah,
I'm
Rob's
still
actually got
stuck.
kids.
It's a kid's show for very little kids. Is Coco Melon racist? I also questioned
I
it.
don't know what Coco Melon is.
I told you
I thought it was
Coco
a
melon is this
cannoli.
little kid.
I don't know what that means still.
bad uncles.
I'm
not an uncle. No.
Coco Melon
I'll
is
go
this
watch
little white
kid
kid with
shows.
a little yellow swirly shit haircut,
I don't
and then
like that. I don't want you to ever show it to me again.
and then it has like, oh well, not a little watermelon helmet, but I always saw the little watermelon.
Wait, why does he have a helmet?
Thing.
Is he like
Well,
special?
no, I mistaked it for a helmet. This
Look
isn't
at
the same
soft
kid.
Top of his head.
This is
Is that the Coco Melon?
I don't know. I just
That's the Coco Melon.
apparently it's very popular.
I am a funkle.
Are you? Am I a funty? I don't think it works the same.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to ever call me
Yeah.
that. That's
I had
true.
a customer. Speaking of fun names, and we'll go out on this because it's really funny. I had a customer tell me about an old movie from the '40s that I should watch, and he said that the lead actress's name in the show was Sugar Puss O'Shaughnessy. And I was like, that is the best drag name that no one's ever used. It's like, you imagine, please welcome to stage Sugar Puss O'Shaughnessy.
Can you
She's all
imagine
very
that was someone's
Irish.
God-given name?
In this movie, her name was Sugar Puss O'Shaughnessy.
I don't know what
Sugar
that
Push
is.
O'Shea
Yeah, I know. I just like O'Shaughnessy better.
Who's
in
that
Ball of
again?
Fire from 1941.
Yeah.
Barbara
Oh.
Stanwyck.
There was a
as
lot
Sugar
of
Puss
balls of
O'Shea.
fire in 1941.
Ooh.
Name another one.
Pearl
Yeah,
Harbor.
Leland. I think that checks out, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I know history. Scott
Okay.
Leland, no. What you all don't know is when we hang up, I'm going to hear about this.
Oh no. Oh
Good,
no.
maybe you'll learn a lesson.
Mhm. I didn't bring up Coco Dellin or Melon or whatever,
Coco
Kalui
Melon.
or Kalupa or whatever the fuck I was saying. He's making up words now.
Kahlua is the yogurt drink that you get at the markets, right?
Wait, is that not the one that makes you poop?
I don't think that's a thing. What is a clue?
I do not know modern history. I still do not know what the fuck a Chapel Rowan is. As far as I know, she took down a whole warrior tribe on the stage of the VMAs, and I didn't care.
she is a pop singer.
I'm so surprised you don't
Just watch
care
her performance
for
during the
any
Grammys.
songs.
She won a Grammy.
I feel like you would like
Men
her
at work have a
songs.
Grammy. It's not that hard to win.
It's like new Madonna songs. Not like new Madonna, but just like it's like what Madonna songs would be now, I guess.
I mean, are they? She keeps trying to peddle the same shit from 20 years ago.
No, I don't know. I like her songs. She has some good ones. You don't have to listen. Well, I don't know.
I have come around on the new Gaga. I didn't like it the first time I listened to it, but after with more, I was like, I'm okay with the new Gaga.
Okay. I haven't listened to the whole thing
Yeah,
yet.
Madonna
listened to it
looks
yet.
like the end of the substance.
Oof. Yeah, she don't look too well right
I'll
now.
find out what that means someday.
You
You know
better
what?
find out soon because I'm gonna tell you right now, you might get spoiled in the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I
listen,
may or may not have
Craven
drawn
just
the
came onto
substance.
Netflix. Let me handle that.
What? Just you haven't watched Craven
Craven.
yet?
No, I haven't watched Craven yet.
Oh, I
Cool.
still need to watch
I
that
wanted me to
too.
give it money.
Stop this now.
Where's it? Where's it streaming?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Sweet.
For which?
You know what? That's your homework. You all have to watch Craven so we can talk about it on next Tuesday's
Yes,
show.
sounds good.
You got it.
I'm
We're
down.
watching Craven.
And Leland, your standing homework is to play goddamn Helldivers 2, all right?
Oh, I have mine too. Mine's
I
over
bought the
there.
two-
Bought the
Tutorial.
vinyl.
He
I did buy
played the
the vinyl.
tutorial. Yeah, I did. I have it too. It's over
you-
there.
you-
Shut up. You did the tutorial?
You weren't there when I talked about
Yeah,
it on the
I
show.
was on the
talked
call.
To, or, no, the show.
Yeah.
I spoke to Steph about. I did the tutorial
It was
a couple
fun.
days ago.
And it was
Fun,
fun.
right?
The tutorial was fun. I have one question. How do I fucking reload? Jesus fucking Christ.
Square.
No, not reload. How do I switch guns? Because I ran
Triangle.
out of guns, ammo, and there was no more ammo, and I couldn't switch to the other gun.
But you can't
Oh.
switch to your secondary like pistol easily.
Yes, I couldn't do that.
Which is triangle, but you don't.
No, this is not
Wait, no,
yet.
That doesn't really
It's
happen in the
just a tutorial. It's just like
Oh.
this is how you do it.
Well, I had to fight some creatures in the tutorial, and I used all my grenades and ammo, and they were still there, and I had no pistol.
Oh,
So I died thinking that I would start over in that portion of the tutorial.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. It just ended the tutorial. It was like, you have now a Helldiver. And I was like, but I'm not. You did not teach me all the things I need to.
It's
Helldive."
okay. You can always
it's not
go.
really for education. It's more
It's
for
more.
just like
It's more the joke.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
It's
I
more
would
for
like to
memes.
know how to do stuff.
You will.
Oh no,
you
no.
will.
We will teach you. We will just throw you into a mission,
It's
and you
so
will
fun.
learn.
It's so fun.
They have cowboy shit coming out on Thursday. Like,
Yeah. It's a good
I haven't
time.
looked at any of that stuff yet.
oh, it's glorious.
It looks fun.
Is there
I
a
am-
cowboy hat? I assume.
No,
Whenever
cowboy
it goes on sale, me and Scott want to get the game that Steph and Jordan are playing because I want to be a hot dog.
Yeah.
Split
I am.
Fiction, absolutely Split
Yeah.
Fiction. One of the best co-op
It's been
experiences
real
I've
fun.
had so far.
Watching you guys on a little bit I watched, I was like, this shit's fun.
Yeah. It was a real fun time.
Split Fiction's fan.
Which will be streaming on Thursday. It's on
That's
this
right.
channel.
That's right, we can start that.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday on this
Thursday,
channel for
join
Co-op
us
Thursday.
for Co-op Thursday.
Thursday at 7:30.
30 PST.
Yeah, join Rob. He's always there in the chat watching us play. It's a great time.
Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for hanging out.
Rob's a good
Anthony,
dude.
where can people find us online?
You can find us online by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads,
Hive.
Hive.
Yeah.
But fuck those mostly. Subscribe to us on YouTube and here on Twitch.
Yeah,
Yes.
where we post things.
This is where the real action is.
Where can they find Jordan?
Well, Anthony didn't finish his thing. Where to find
Well,
him?
he just told me where like we
Well,
were on
no,
the
but-
internet.
But Anthony always does last, so you go and then he ends.
No, but we still have the Discord to talk about.
Oh.
Who's going to talk about Discord?
We have a Discord. Go there. It's great. People chat. We have memes.
Where do they find us? How do they get to
Discord.
us? You Google that.
You modern history young people know what it is. Go.
The link to the Discord's in the chat.
In the chat.
Yes. Go,
I'm almost 50. I
Now
don't
what,
care
Leland?
anymore.
We've
Jordan
only been
speaks.
doing this for 384 episodes.
Oh God, do we have to do something for the 385th?
We always
episode?
do.
No, but we
No,
will for
good.
400.
Oh yeah, for
That's
400.
next year's problem. I don't got to worry about that.
That is not next
No, it's
year.
not. It's
That's
just like
this
it's
year.
in a few
this year.
weeks.
Is it in October? It feels like it'd be around October.
It feels so for some reason like it's going to be around October.
85. Okay, so 85, 86. Hold on.
If we're on 84 now, that
87,
we have, like,
88,
16
89, 90,
episodes.
91.
All right, that's only 4 months from now. So that's going to put us in
Summer.
July.
96, 97, 98,
I'll be
99,
busy that night.
100. It should be
I'm
June
watching
8.
it. June?
June 8th.
It should be June 8.
God, now it seems soon.
Yeah, it's
Does
not
it?
that far.
All right, well, yeah, 400.
That's a
we gotta
rough
do
estimate.
something.
It should
We'll
be
figure it
June
out,
8. If it's not June 8,
though.
then
We are taking
it's
suggestions.
it's my birthday.
But your birthday's not until May.
No, you're wrong. My birthday's in June.
Since when?
Since
Seriously?
since
we were born.
35 years.
I thought it was in May.
No.
Then who's May 31st?
Not me. My birthday's before the beloved Tupac. Because his
The
birthday's
beloved
June
Tupac.
Beloved
16.
Tupac, full of gas.
Give him a little bit.
I have been told that.
Machiavelli.
Anyway,
Machiavelli.
Jordan, Jordan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms
Rob.
at Jordan is a Bear, mostly Blue Sky. Please join Steph and I for Co-op
Yes.
Thursday, this Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/LRC podcast.
And apparently her birthday's June 8th.
No, that's
no,
not her
it's
birthday.
not my birthday. It's June 15th. I said if it wasn't June 8th, if I was wrong with my counting,
But
then
you were.
I was. It's not.
July 8th is 16 weeks away.
I literally haven't saved this.
Damn,
dude
I
for
was
Tuesday.
counting. I was counting Tuesdays. Did I? Oh, I counted wrong. Sorry.
Look,
That
I
was
just
so
know,
wacky, everyone.
I just know that Jordan's birthday is near mine.
How could you?
Near?
Yeah, it's like 7 days after mine.
And what day is his?
31st?
Okay, just making sure.
No, that one I will never forget because it's on my special favorite.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah,
very
I would be
surprised if you
very.
did.
Yeah.
It just,
But you were vague about it,
but it's just,
so
well, I didn't know how, if he was good sharing his birthday date. I just know that there are two very important things that happen on that day.
I think we constantly say that.
Yeah,
our
we
birthdays on
consistently
Halloween.
say his birthday's on Halloween.
Shut up.
I think during every October show.
Yeah, we mention it, and it's
pretty
been
often.
we've been doing this for how many
So
years
you can
now?
find me at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram. I'm doing art things.
Yay!
I'm doing movie icons. I got called out today by someone that my icon was not iconic yet. And I was just like, fuck off. I just
Which
wanted
one?
to draw her. Oh, I drew Elphaba.
Oh,
Oh.
I was like, well, the Wicked Witch has been around for about 100
yeah,
years,
I
so
think
she is
Elphaba is
iconic.
iconic.
oh,
They can calm down.
I was like,
Yeah.
come
when
at
you,
me.
When you see black hat, green skin, you know who that is. Like,
I just drew the most current relevant one. It's like,
They're pissing off the dog.
oh.
I feel it's not hard to do.
It's not.
Steph,
anyway,
where can they
Steph, where
find you on the
people
internet?
You can
internet?
find me online at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
And now, Anthony, tell us where we can find you on the internet.
Find me on the internet in the blue sky at Spooky the 13th.
Yay!
I just realized that it's been like 6 months since Anthony's made those fun at the end.
It's fine.
So just a thought that came across my mind.
But
fun.
in what way?
Well, remember he used to make like a joke, and he doesn't make the joke anymore.
But right now, the dog is making the joke for him.
Joke's on the dog. He can't. He has no thumbs.
This is true.
I mean, that's true.
All right, bye.
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 Leland, hit him with the lasers.
No,
No lasers for tonight?
he got fireworks tonight.
Oh, let me go end this.
I guess
Dog
that's it.
bark.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.